Okay, so today we are going to discuss this grammar. It's called infinitive clauses and phrases. It's actually, in my opinion, a very simple grammar. So in here, what we do is that in this part, let's say we are presenting a situation, we are showing a situation, and then on the second part, we are showing a solution or a way to solve this problem. We have some examples in here. One way to change things is to talk to the company's management. Another way to stop them is to get a news station to run a story. The best ways to fight unemployment are, because ways is plural, are to create more jobs and invest in education. So I have something extra in here. Give me a second. Okay. So remember, if this noun is in singular, we use is. If it's in plural, we use are. Then let's see how we build these sentences. Thank you. So we have key phrases: one way, another way, the best way, or a better way. We use these key phrases, and then we use an infinitive. And in here, again, we are describing the situation. One way to make your phone louder. So this is my situation. This is what I want to solve. Then I use my verb to be, is or are, plus my infinitive. And in this part, I am describing how to do it. How can I solve the problem? So one way to make your phone louder is to put it in a bowl. Then we have this other example. How can I peel a kiwi? One way, in here we have our key phrase, one way to peel, this is infinitive, a kiwi, so this is my situation, is, verb to be, to use a spoon. So this is another infinitive. As you can see, we are only using infinitives because these are infinitive phrases and clauses. So one way to peel a kiwi is to use a spoon. I could also say, for example, the best way or a better way to peel a kiwi is to use a knife, for example. Then if I have this other example, this other problem, this other situation, how can I keep the straw in the can? One way to keep the straw in the can is to put it through that little hole. I could also say, for example, the best way to keep the straw in the can, this is my situation, is to hold it with your fingers. So in this grammar, again, we are only using infinitives. We are only using infinitives to change, to stop, to fight, to talk, to get, to create. And we are using two infinitives in each sentence. On the first part of my sentence, I am going to describe my situation. What is it that I want to do? One way to change things, this is what I want to do, is to talk to the company's management. Another way to stop them is to get a news station to run a story. The best way to fight unemployment are to create more jobs and invest in education. So in here again, we have two infinitives. We are using the verb to be, is, are, and then in here we are describing the situation, and in here we are describing the solution. How can I solve this issue that I am showing here? And this is basically it for today's grammar.